Okay, we'll call the meeting to order and stand for the pledge of allegiance, please. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Edinburgh Brown. Present. Marianne.
Here.
Tim Brennan. Here. You can Joyce Burns.
Hello.
Baker here.
All right, we're all here. Okay, minutes?
They looked beautiful.
Yes.
I would be happy to, whatever.
Make a motion.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
I move. Seconded. Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes. Are there any corrections or questions on it? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Approved? Opposed? No. Okay. All right, thank you.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Sip of coffee. Just keep trucking. All right. Dates of note: the Wednesday afternoon book club will be meeting on June 20th. We'll be reading Lab Girl. It's nonfiction, so we're shaking it up a little bit. Score workshop continues to meet every Wednesday for the month of June and July from 5 to 8. The next Friends meeting will be on September 10th. Is that correct? Right, at 6:30. So we're looking forward to that. The social media marketing workshop group is still every Thursday. They are going to continue through the summer, and they'll be meeting from 2:30 to 2 o'clock. The last day for tutoring will be this Thursday from International Academy, and they will start again in September.
That's good.
Yep, very good. We have a card making workshop coming up on Monday, June 25th, and that will be from 6 to 8. We also then have our coloring party for everyone from 0 to 99. If you are over 99, you still are welcome. So thought we'd put that in there. That will be Wednesday, June 27th, again from 6 to 8. Preschool and storytime and tap time will be starting up again the week of June 19th. The ever popular teddy bear picnic is coming around the bend. Sign up has started, and that will be June 22nd. We have Pause to Read. That's going to be now on Fridays during the summer, and the first one will be on June 29th from 10:30 to noon. Sign up is starting on Friday. And then one thing I didn't add in, Fortnite is happening again on Tuesday, June 26th at 6:30. So after the library is closed, bring your bed sheets and your pillows and your favorite book. And from 6:30 to 7:30 we will be.
You say June 26th for that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it will be our third time doing it. So extremely popular.
What time does Fortnite start?
6:30. So
Thank you, ma'am.
yep. Thank you.
You come to help set up.
And she's coming to
Plays.
participate.
Oh, you make your own folk stage.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, my kids are in college now.
Hello. It's good.
You could also bust me in the children's picture book section. Kid, can I read to you? Step over here.
For the month of May, we had 238 children participate in our children's programs and preschool storytime sessions. 98 children attended. Parent and tot time sessions, 129 attended, and for our popcorn and pages, 11.
That's great for 3 programs.
That was very good. Again, caffeine and under eye cream. So, and then so here are our flyers. Thank you. 4 attended the SCORE workshops for the month of May. 10 attended our Wednesday afternoon book club, which was on May 16th. 18 attended the social media marketing workshops for the month of May. 12 attended my Medicare Made Clear program that was on Saturday, May 12th. We had to unfortunately cancel the music of George Gershwin due to technical difficulties.
Oh, was it our technology or theirs? Okay.
Okay.
Well, that we can't do anything about.
Yeah. We kept it classy, that's all right. He'll try to return back. And 19 attended our essential oil for wellness and DIY project. So, and that was a lot of fun. And the room smelled fabulous. It's just quite
We
wonderful.
got all of our technical glitches done in the big room,
One-
meeting room.
One more to go.
One more.
One more to go. One more to go. I'll be
For
rambling.
this episode.
Yeah.
Praying for no more outages of power.
Oh gosh. Well, okay. hang tight, we're getting there. Publicity and community outreach, the June showcase, and it will go into a little bit of, into July is our Clawson 4th of July buttons over the years, and we're now selling them for this year, so you can buy one up at the front desk for $1. Thank you to Edges and Ledges for dusting, and they will return in September, so that's always grateful. So far, we've had 2 meetings with 24G in Troy about STEM or STEAM programming. So we're setting up some stuff for the summer and hopefully fall programming, and some stuff in the kids area. So still working on that. Stay tuned for details. Not quite ready to launch about it.
STEAM or STEM?
Science, technology. Well, it's your choice.
It's an acronym, right?
Yeah.
STEAM, STEM?
Yeah. So science.
After school?
Maybe after school and ongoing. So how about that?
Science, technology.
Engineering, math. The A is for arts now too.
But real STEM people.
So anyway, we're working with the CEO and their team of people, and then our Vice President Angela Schneider and our membership chairperson Kevin Schneider from the Friends. We've been having meetings, both at their places and here. The Clawson highlights for summer are now available. The Friends Summer newsletter is also published in the lobby. Very excited for that. Please do not forget about the outdoor concert in the gazebo. Oh. Yay! So, in which also Treat Dreams will be there, serving up sweet treats, and 20% of the proceeds will be donated to the Friends of the Library. So, if it does rain, which it will not, it will be across the street at City Hall. But we are very excited. Lots of people asking about it. Friends I have not talked to forever and a day are texting me, asking me about it. So,
It's nice.
yeah, it's very good because we all worked with Liz way back in another lifetime. So, is that our Liz? We have a new online catalog called Discovery. It's going okay. Let me know if you have any questions. We now have a partnership with Imagine Theater. You can see the sign up front and it's in the lobby. It's a universal pass. All you have to do is show your library card, and if you go, and we have the dates at the bottom, it's like the first Monday of each month and the third Wednesday of each month. You can go and get a movie ticket for $8 and a free small popcorn with just showing your library card. So at any Imagine Theater in the area.
Awesome.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Is it, are they doing it like through TLN? I mean, the
Yeah,
whole-
TLN helped us, the Library Network, our co-op helped us put it together. And they're working with other area libraries too.
I don't mean to be uninformed, but what is the normal price?
I don't know, I have not attended
You
it.
certainly never get a free popcorn.
Less, more than $8, because I'm told a lot of patrons are like, hey now, what's this about? So, we're getting a lot of woes.
Okay.
So,
No idea.
I don't know that. I go
You
to
want
seniors
me to
for
do
6.
so, we were pretty excited about it. So,
8.
we made the Royal Oak Review for our summer reading program on the May 30th edition. Also, the Michigan Activity Pass season has launched with the Library Network, so we have access to over 390 destinations, which is art and cultural organizations, state parks, and historic sites. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Burns for planting the lovely flowers. And
Do look lovely.
they did. And Kristen, along with the Clawson Elementary Schools, did a commercial for summer reading program.
Way
So,
Yeah.
yes, so I hope everyone appreciated her t-shirt that she
Well, where would we see this quick commercial if we wanted to critique it?
It's on the Facebook page.
we can show you after.
You don't know about Facebook, do you? None of us told them.
Not on Facebook? I think you'd love it with your sense of humor.
Yeah, we would all
I
love
don't
that.
see people's cat pictures. Okay. What they eat for breakfast.
All
Because,
right.
that's all it is on Facebook.
We've gotten the news that Melcat requests will not be starting in July. It's not going to be fall, we're told. That people-
We're having trouble with Melcat, with the changeover.
We just want to make sure we have it right.
Okay.
Okay. So that news was broken to us. Hopefully it's by the time school starts up.
Did anybody have trouble a week ago? I mean,
They haven't plugged us back into Mel. So we're still trying to work out the adventures.
Switched.
Yes. So TLN will be in tomorrow for IT or quarterly maintenance at 9 tomorrow. Public computer number 14 is having power issues and TLN is investigating. On May 22nd, the firewall was attacked with, and I quote, brute force, to the point where it took down the phones and everything. So it was pretty scary, actually, because we didn't know what was going on, but something was trying to, as I said, we were brutally
How
attacked.
could you tell? What were the,
Everything stopped. The internet got disconnected, our circulation system went down, then the phones went down. So I called TLN on my cell phone and said, what's happening? Because, before we had an issue where someone was using up our bandwidth, but when the phones went down, we knew someone or something was in the server room or something, and they said it was a firewall. It's a great firewall, it just the force that they were coming at us, it just took everything down. So TLN, Madeline, what's up?
No, I'm
Look on your face like,
You hadn't said anything.
no, it's a
okay, so everything started misbehaving or not behaving. You call them up on your personal cell phone and they tell you,
they're able to log in. They said, yeah, we can see your firewall is under attack, brute force, and so they started trying to patch everything up. I was resetting everything. It turns out the attack was coming from China. They were able to trace who was trying to get in.
Yep.
Right. So other public libraries in the area have also had same problems, but worse. But they, we have a good firewall. So it just how they came at us was so hard that it just took us down all the way down. So we're back up, obviously.
how long did it take before you came back up?
We didn't come back up we were down for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. The phones didn't come up until the next day, and it's because I had to have a phone guy come in and help me reset the phones.
How did you deal with the patrons?
Politely.
You always do that. And then so
Calmly.
you were writing up their,
Right.
what they were
There was some
checking
stress.
out.
There was some stress, patrons. Understandably, you're working on something and all of a sudden it goes down. And I didn't have an ETA, when we'd be back up. So, but we're okay. I mean, TLN came in, but
So what would prevent that from happening again? If we have such a great wall?
right, probably nothing, but like I said, we just approved last meeting to put an extra layer of security on. They did already, and they're going to put even more on it. I mean,
You need to consider this a victory, actually, Madeline, because the firewall did exactly what the firewall was supposed to do. It stopped the Chinese hackers. Sadly, as a side effect, it stopped the system for all of us. But all of our data is still protected.
right, they didn't get in.
They didn't get in.
They didn't get in.
So in the long-range scheme of things, to have an outage that lasted 2 hours, although inconvenient and not what we want for our patrons, I think it's proof that we're getting our money's worth out of the firewall and TLN.
And they're going to put even more obnoxiously, constantly, what you have to do. So they want me to keep a log, keep track. Again, there are other libraries in the area that are doing tougher battles. But no, they didn't get in. It just stopped us. But it was scary.
I really don't think that they're looking for your data, although they would take it
No, they
but
want,
they're looking to plant stuff in your computers.
right, they want to turn the computers off.
Into into zombies or plant viruses
Yep.
or whatever
Yeah.
else. And that was prevented, so it is a victory.
Yeah, we were fine.
So when they add additional protection, thank you, to the firewall at a cost.
Right, yep, which we talked about last meeting and we approved and I made it
Okay.
work in the budget, so
Good.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay, just the price of doing business.
Mhm.
Obviously, we have a new circulation system and the catalog has been launched. Still in the learning mode.
How has it affected your staff?
Still, we're just learning. They're fine. It's just, it takes some time. The patrons have been pretty patient with us, so we're into week 3 of it. So we're getting there. Lots of reaching out to TLN for assistance or other libraries. We're not the only ones, and they're obviously TLN is trying to get the quirks out too. But overall, it's been an okay experience.
Good.
Yeah, thank you. I had my meeting with the TLN director, Jim Pletz, just to go over what's going on at Clawson. It was very productive. Just a reminder, the library will be closed on the 4th of July, Wednesday, and the Friends have new officers, but I didn't know if you were going to talk about it or if you want me to
Oh.
go through that, or I can just go through that.
Well, I'm Lisa Ball, and I'll be
Hi, Lisa.
president starting in the fall.
Okay.
And I've already started implementing some of my ideas. we will be participating in the 4th of July parade. Mary Saylor, one of our members, she has a friend with a classic car. It's a newer one, but it's like it was like their anniversary edition of the Thunderbird. I think that's what it was.
The Bandit, was it?
I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I'm gonna
Smokey
meet
and
with
the
her
Bandit?
friend. I'm gonna meet with her friend. I don't think it looks exactly like that, but and see, because we're gonna decorate the car a little bit, just because I feel that the Friends, you know, not a lot of people know that there is a Friends of the Library here, and you know, we survive on membership and donations, so we need to bring about more of an awareness of who we are and what we do for the library, because maybe people don't even know that we pay for a lot of the programming here, and it's just like, if you want to participate in the library and have these programs here, then, you know, become a member.
How long is your term?
A year, I think,
Okay.
yeah. But
Until we figure out.
Yeah, if they don't want me again, you know, but we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it.
Does Elizabeth have a reserve seat?
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be in town, but I know she was excited about being
She
part.
may ask to spend the
Yeah,
night.
if they're in town, she will
Got
be
to
in the
go.
parade. Yeah, she was very excited that, you know, I pushed to do that. Because we happen to be in town, and so, you know, I mean, I'm gonna walk, and my son Owen will be in it as well. And then, you know, we have the concerts this summer.
Great.
Again, another way to bring an awareness to the Friends.
Well, those are raising money too.
Raising money too, because we are going to sell water, and then of course Street Dreams, they're going to, you know, donate some of their sales to us, and I think it's going to be good. Hoping for no rain.
No
I mean, the
rain.
weather keeps changing for Monday, but you know, we will move over to City Hall, but sometimes, you know, that may bring a little bit of a damper on an event when people expect to be outside. But I'm hoping we will be outside. I think it's going to be good.
Thank you.
Patron issues, suggestions, and incidents. The gentleman from Madison Heights who physically assaulted the library employee was in here several times. At one point then, on May 30th, it did escalate where I did have to call the police to have him removed from the building. So 3 officers came, and he is now banned from the building. I did let the other directors know in the area to keep an eye, because I have seen him walk through the building.
Did he assault someone? What actually happened?
He was becoming verbally not good, and it was escalating rapidly. So, I mean, I didn't feel like we were out of control and couldn't handle the situation. I just didn't want to take it to where it could maybe go.
Are charges being pressed against him?
No, no, not from us, just that he's banned. So, and they let his probation officer know, and the judge overseeing the case.
Excellent.
Does he get agitated easily? I mean, it's,
But there's no, he was in a separate room away from everyone in the library. No one knew what was going on.
oh,
No one.
So you were able to call, you didn't have to push the button?
No, it did not. No one, we kept it calm, and no point in freaking out. But, yeah, no, they came in, yeah, left the
It's
building,
pretty
no,
scary though, when he's already assaulted one person.
Yeah.
Having getting out of hand.
yeah, so no incident, and it was business as usual.
And you recognized him as soon as somebody was at the desk and knew he was here?
I did, so.
What was his grievance?
He
got a
didn't
lot.
want to be in the, he didn't feel he needed to sign in or identify himself to use the study room, and then some language was explained to us. Which I was pretty clear on what he was saying,
Yeah,
but,
if you get any of the special room or rooms you got, all you gotta do is sign in, it's really not that big a
no,
deal.
you know, your friendly librarian,
Mhm.
Jan. So, yeah, it's just, and there's a sign there, but yeah, he wasn't having any.
Easily agitated, it reminds me of Madeline.
Oh my gosh.
I asked you to behave today.
We just want some.
when you sit in the seat,
So,
it goes with sitting in the seat, you have to be.
I do too.
He may not be going home with what he brought.
See what I mean? Moving right along.
He is riding his bike home.
oh, that's right, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Staff anniversaries, Mike and I are having her 20 year, and then Christina Carter and Virginia Shirley are having her 10 years, so we'll be, I think we'll get a little shout out at the employee picnic, which by the way, is this Thursday, and the library will be closing at 5, so. But now we're
Christina
in
and
Virginia.
Virginia.
And the picnic actually starts at 6, is that correct?
Dinner, it starts at 5:30, dinner starts at 6.
Okay.
And when is this anniversary?
It just,
20?
because I was here and then I left and then I came back, so I'm not sure which one. In the fall sometime, September, I think, so it's, yeah, anyway, yeah, September sometime. 20 years, so.
Mike's been here quite a while.
Yeah,
He's
you
been
know,
here 20 years.
20 years too, pretty good, I think. So, we are definitely starting to see an increase of Royal Oak patrons, just because now the parking lot next to the Royal Oak Public Library is shut down. So a lot of people have declared that we are now their new home library, which is good, but we'll keep an eye on it. We do have the opportunity to reach out to the director at the Royal Oak Public Library to have their staff come over to help us. So a summer reading program kicks off and we're still in the new learning of the system.
Maybe they'll end up staying. I read your book, maybe you see your party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that
So
too.
maybe they'll stay.
And
That's
just,
one thing that,
yeah, I saw that too. I'm like, oh, boom. And then just a public service announcement, the requirements to get a library card are either your mortgage or lease agreement and a utility bill or a financial statement or something official like that. I need 2 pieces. We have a lot of people coming in. No, your change of address form from the United States Post Office does not count as an official piece of mail. I do need to see something official. We have posted it on the front desk, 2 sides to let people know. So
All right, so can we back
we're
up?
getting a lot
Wait,
of, so
back
this
up
is
a
just my
minute.
little public service announcement.
Okay.
So,
So I moved to Clawson, I have to bring my mortgage here to
If you
get a
haven't changed your,
library
if
card?
you haven't changed your driver's license, which a lot of people haven't.
So if
Oh,
you have
okay.
changed your
Sorry, I'm just
license,
skipping
you're,
ahead. Most people don't when they, not right away. So if you don't have your, or that cute little sticker on the backside, then I'm gonna need some official
Okay.
paper.
will our passport?
Does it have your address on it?
Yes. Doesn't it?
Well,
I
I
don't
don't
believe
know.
it does.
Passport card now.
Yeah. So, but I need to see 2 pieces of something. No, writing your name in cement outside your house does not count. I also got that one too. I was invited to go to someone's house and look at the
that's
cement
funny.
square. No, I'm not leaving the library to go
So
do
does,
that.
but if they change their driver's license, that's still good enough. if
Yeah, if they have the sticker on the back. So yeah, first and foremost, change your license.
Okay.
please, Or your state ID. But if you don't, I need something more than what you wrote in cement outside of your house or the post office postcard. So, just saying, please make my life a little bit easier, so, and my staff. That's what's going on.
or you're paid off more, which you do that.
Yeah, whatever you, hey, I am not a picky one. So, and then, we, just a reminder, we have our IT volunteer on Monday and Wednesday evenings. Not Saturdays right now, because we're in summer hours, but Brian is there. If you
I have a question on that. When he's here, since we have the delightful RB digital program, and he could easily help people get into that,
Yeah.
could we, I don't know, should we have a sign made for him at the
He
desk?
does.
It doesn't say anything about the RB digital program, it just says,
I can ask him to add that.
I can help you with all this tech stuff, but a lot of people don't know yet about our delightful magazine offerings. And as
He's
long
really getting everybody, isn't he?
as long as we have the thing, and I realize the other library people could help them sign up for it.
Sure.
But since he's here just for the tech stuff, and that would save the library people from having to do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can ask him to add that onto his sign.
Could you repeat, is he staying with the regular hours for the summer?
Yep.
So Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 8,
Yeah, roughly.
and then,
That's it. And then once the fall, once we switch
He'll be
back
back on
on Saturdays.
okay.
And then, like I said, the employee volunteer picnic is this Thursday, and we'll be closing at 5. Building issues, wrong ones, but still issues. We continue to work on the circulation system in the meeting room, just trying to keep the doors open. The sprinklers are now turned on. I'm still working with advanced lighting and sound and trying to get the cable equipment repaired. That's the final thing that we're trying to get fixed in there from the power surge. An update on the junction box. I did have an electrician come and check. Everything looks good. I'm sorry, this should say box, not box. Junction box is good and the grounding all looks good. So, okay. TLN continues to work on some of the pop-up messages for our signing in for the internet. That's almost corrected. And Miller Bolt came out to do routine maintenance on the system and the roof filters.
Now, are they still our new,
Okay.
we don't know.
I don't know what's happening. I thought I knew what was happening. I don't know what's happening.
I hate to harp on this, but have we had anybody up on the roof looking at our roof?
I was told by the city engineer that the roof is good
Okay.
and that they would check it in the spring. Miller Bolt cleaned up some stuff up there, but I was told it was okay.
Good,
So,
because we're approaching our 10 years.
yes, we are, aren't we? Yeah. Making this thing. Next year's our 90-year anniversary.
Pardon?
Next year's our, 90-year anniversary for the library?
Yeah, probably.
It must be, because you add 20 to the 70, there we go. How did that happen?
The time is
We look good, don't we? We look good. In the PNC account, we have $1,310.59. RB Digital has been paid. I've gotten the cost for the new CERT system. This year, the difference will be $256. The following budget season, the difference will go down to $171 and then $85.
We're going down, not up.
We're going down. We're going down. The Michigan Library Association organizational membership has been paid, and that is $589.86. So, got the ledger. Claire, do you mind just kind of letting others lean over your shoulder?
Here, we share that, and we'll share that.
So that's what's happening with.
Is there anything on this budget, this report that concerns you, Jenny?
We are going to be coming right super close to the part-time salaries and wages. I'm hoping we're not going to go under, or over, I'm sorry. But we're coming in, we're going to come in really close.
Well, we've only got,
Yeah.
we've only got
I know.
2.5
I was just like,
weeks.
oh my gosh. So this is to end of April. I haven't been calling in as many subs. We've been trying to manage it just so we don't go too over. But yeah, it's been
But considering the activities within the library, the struggles that we've had at the desk, the changeover, I don't think you should worry so much about this number. I think that there's going to be a lot of extenuating circumstances that explain it, so that if you do end up going over budget, no one's going to be angry or cite you
it's not
for it.
here.
no, right. And Mark's doing amendments and adjustments. So
But
I
again,
apologize if we go over.
we
It
have to be aware that with the new system and
Right.
with the influx of additional patrons from Royal Oak, this isn't a surprise, and I don't think that you need to hang your head in shame that we might go over budget.
Well, thank you. I mean, we have. Look,
No, go ahead.
no, talk to me. It's all right. I have my finger where I need.
You know, Claire brings up a good point, unless I totally missed it. Is any financial repayment, or we're just good neighbors for Royal Oak going through this?
We are.
Yet again?
Is they
They're
were
going to loan us people.
They're gonna, right. I mean, we're not getting, Royal Oak people are also going to other neighboring libraries. I mean, we're not taking on the whole.
Right, but
whole
this is
city.
not the first time either.
Right. No, and they took on our staff.
You gotta
Yeah, we
remember,
were
when
close.
we were down, we used all the local libraries, Berkeley, Madison
And they
Heights,
took our
Royal Oak.
staff.
No, I
It's just-
totally understand that, but in light of, like Claire's comment, of being so close to the fiscal year budget ending and having extra need for help.
But the other thing too is, we don't want to replace our Clawson library employees with the people from Royal Oak.
No,
So this number is not gonna go down regardless of whether Royal Oak sends us people. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Jenny and her people can stay home because there's a Royal Oak person here today.
I realize that, but
We're watching. It's slowly starting to uptick. We'll see. Maybe once we get our construction done, it'll be even more. I'm not sure. We're just hanging tight. But yeah, that and obviously building maintenance.
But in reality, according to this, your part-time wages are roughly 80%.
Right. Right,
So
right.
With
You-
2 weeks
you've
left.
got, yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that's
this
the end
is
of
good.
April,
This
right?
doesn't-
So you really have 6 weeks left.
Right,
Yeah.
so, and I know I've had
2 months.
some staff ups and downs
May and
lately.
June.
You need to do what you need to do.
Right. Thank you.
And we'll move things around where they,
And that's what Mark said he was willing to do. And like I said, building maintenance, obviously, once again, coming in really tight to it.
well,
So,
we gotta maintain the building.
Right, we're not gonna be foolish and cut that part of the budget so that the building falls apart sooner.
We
No,
can't.
so
it's pretty tight, but
it is crazy tight. And I thought we had a better year, but those lights.
Well, you know, what can you say with the power outages here? If you have a power outage and there's a surge and a couple of lights blow, it's expensive, and I don't think do we ever go like,
Right.
do we ever go more than like 3 months without a power outage?
No,
Sometimes 3 days.
no.
Well, no, it seems like it goes out here more than it does at my house. You guys lose power
live down
outages?
here.
We live down the street.
Yeah, in this
I
house.
I don't,
This year hasn't been too bad though, because
This
our
year's been
house,
better than others.
yeah, well, our house is like almost 100 years old, and it seems like we must be on like some old system because most of our neighbors, they all go out, then we're usually on. Or then, if they don't, then we're the only ones out.
I've gone out twice this year.
That's good fortune.
Once for like 90
Now, we
minutes
were
and once for
reporting it
like
to that
18
New
hours.
fancy number or just mark?
Yeah.
We were
But
just.
with the library goes out a lot.
Well, we're on the street, so.
Same
library-
here.
Let him know.
I mean, it's like every 3 months
Supposedly
we
that's
blow
supposed to help
something.
them.
No, it's-
Where it's
I mean,
at.
it's surge
Yeah.
protectors and
Yes.
everything, but somehow something goes wrong.
So,
well, Jen, I don't want you to lose any sleep about the salaries and wages category because you've been really responsible and you've done a great job keeping our library staff at the levels that have served the library.
thanks. Well, nudge me.
And we've got, I mean, it can move from one
Right, and
line
that's what
item
Mark
to
said.
another.
This
We've
isn't
got
in
to.
stone by any means.
No, and obviously I have a little extra rainy day fund, but it's just me, I'm weird.
Just make sure there's enough people here.
Yeah, definitely, I always do that. Okay, we're gonna move on to unfinished business.
Great.
Okay. I know we talked about the copier, we said we were gonna talk about it in June or July. I'm still waiting on one more quote. They knew my meeting was today, I don't know, so I can kick it down to July and then we can make a final decision if you want.
Has it been operating okay this month?
Yeah, it's been okay. Great, yep. She's been doing okay. And then the carpet cleaning has been scheduled for Saturday, July 21st at 9 a.m. So I will open up the library and have them clean our carpet. Again, the cost is $752.
That's pretty good though for the size of the building.
And 4 chairs.
Yeah, cheers.
Mhm. Seen some things. And then just new business. Library appointment, I know we got the application in, so we're good on that.
And we signed it.
And we signed it in, yeah, we'll get it turned in. And then just to remind everyone, the final thing is just that it's summer reading program time for both adult and kids and teens. So the theme this year is Libraries Rock, which, yay, good times.
Good times.
So the adult summer reading has started yesterday, and then the teen and kid one starts on Friday. And for the teen and kid, we're doing everything from, like I said, teddy bear picnic to family fortnight. Now we have our coloring party for everyone, and story and tot time, and then we'll be painting rocks also, and then Sounds of Science we'll be having, and music and movement. We'll have a magic show. We'll have popcorn and pages coming back. So I'm going to have Lego night for adults. So I know Matthew, I already know I can sign you up. And I'll be having movie night of School of Rock. So, and then I'll continue having my book clubs. So it's going to be a very busy summer. But good. So that's, anyway, call us if you have any questions. Come in, look online. I'm keeping everyone posted what is happening. So that's the other new business. I just wanted to call that out special. That's what I had. So I'm going to open it up.
How is the after-school situation?
Fine, good. Good. We had, mostly they've been hanging out in the gazebo, a little bit inside. This is the last week, so
Friday, is it?
but not too bad. Keeping it under control. So, I know the kids were kind of playing out on the front lawn, and it looked like maybe there was a little bit more of an altercation, so the police did come by, but apparently it was just their salute to WWE. But it wasn't anything big, so.
Wrestling.
A little wrestling. So, but otherwise fine, everyone's got the rules down, respectful.
Good,
Got it, so.
They only remember it until September.
Yes, that's right. I will lovingly remind everyone, so.
And now Taylor's staying.
Oh, she will stay good. That's good.
So is
She
that
felt
kind of
quite a bit.
inching up your employee costs too?
A little bit, so I budgeted in for a little bit higher starting in July.
Right.
Yeah, it will bump it up a little bit. That's the other reason why we might go over, because some of my staff have asked to cut their hours, so I've had to adjust the staff a lot.
For the summer.
Forever. So I've had, yes, which, whatever, I don't want to get into personnel on camera. Now, also, we've had some serious health announcements, so we've had to adjust some stuff too. So we're going to try to make do, but again, I won't.
Did you have people in mind for those that have health issues if you needed to replace them fully?
Yes, yeah, I've already talked to staff to see who can help step in and help me. So, yep, we're just on the ready.
All right, I got one. I want to steal Claire's thunder.
Oh, jeez. Really? You're going to do this?
Yeah, I think
But then
that,
I'm going
You're
to
supposed
counter.
to behave.
I'm going to
oh,
counter.
first I have to be recognized by the chair. Go ahead. I think that until Jenny goes over her time off or vacation time for the year, she should not have to alert the board every time she takes a day off.
I was instructed to do so.
Okay, well,
I would like,
By
I
who?
would like to see what the employee time off policy is that you're operating under.
I think it was just the courtesy thing that they felt we should know
very
that I was taking
courteous.
time
And
off. I'm taking a day and a half off.
I feel it is an invasion of your personal privacy for you to have to inform us when you are taking personal time.
Fair enough.
I would like us to schedule a time in the future to review the actual policy under which you are operating.
All right.
I'm not in a hurry to do it. I just feel that it's not appropriate to ask anyone for the details of why they're taking time off from work.
But
something,
you
Again-
don't take time off. That's
Well,
part
that's
of
the
the
other
other
thing. If you were to
problem.
call here and they're like, she's not here.
Then we worry.
Well, right. So
Yeah.
I was told you. I was doing again. I was told as a courtesy just to let the board.
it's very nice to let you
Well, and
us
I don't
know
mind letting you
when
guys
when your employees take a day off, they ask you,
Most, yes.
right?
Right.
And you approve or whatever.
Exactly.
And,
What's the
but
difference?
if you're under your, however many weeks and months you get paid off, if you're under that, if you want to inform us as a courtesy that you will be gone a certain day, that's fine, but I don't think you should have to tell the board unless it's over and above what you get off per year.
Okay. That's fair.
Because we're going to assume that as an excellent head here, that you conduct yourself in a way that is honorable. We've never had a question about your attendance. We've never felt that it's
I know.
ever been a
You should have seen
problem.
the email. He emailed me.
I think it's none of Tim's business, frankly, and it's none of my business. I think we should see what the policy says, and we should, if we need to change the policy, then that's something we can talk about next time, but
Now that means just personal time or?
let's look at what the policy says, and let's have an informed discussion about it in the fall.
Is there a policy?
Yes, there's a policy.
There's always a
That we can
policy.
review?
Does that policy include
Tim?
why you're here on weekends and holidays
Yes,
in the
it
middle of
does.
the night?
Mhm, it totally does.
It does? I don't think so.
Because I could,
You can put in the minute she lied.
I see a car here often on days that
Yeah.
I do
it's not
too.
open.
Oh.
And
I've
She's
talked
gonna be
to her
here
on
to
days
let
when
the
she's
the
not.
I've seen her working, and the light is on, and it's dark outside, and she's
And
walking
there's a
around
body
carrying
moving
stuff.
around, yeah.
Could be shoplifting.
I could be shoplifting. I could be taking
Right.
Post-it notes.
So anyway,
Okay, well, thank you, Mr.
I just
Brown.
brought that
was
up. I
enjoyable.
think that we can review the policy, but I don't think this board needs to be informed on your frequent days off, as long as
She
you don't.
doesn't have frequent days off.
Do I
She
put
works
that in
7 days a
quotes?
week.
If she banked the days that she hasn't taken, we'd see her in December.
Yeah, and I think,
Maybe.
unless she goes over that, I don't think we need to be informed.
Alrighty.
However, it was nice to
Yes,
have
it's
been
nice.
told.
It
what
it gave
was
me an
happening.
opportunity to email her. and
Yeah,
tell her.
on the weekend, on my day off.
I
Not during business hour comes this email.
read it and I thought, oh, we're not having a board meeting then. It's
Oh,
the 12th. Of
No.
course, it was the following month.
Yeah, when you do,
Reread it again, I thought, wait a
She's
minute.
giving us plenty of heads up,
because that's how I roll.
obviously.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, is there anything that we need to have brought before the board? Any questions?
I have a question. Just a general question, it doesn't need to be a specific figure. What percentage of this budget do you expect to go to your programming in comparison to how much is supported by the Friends funds?
The budget that I present to the city does not support programming. It's not.
At all?
Not at all.
Okay, so all of that is.
All of the programming
supported
is
by
done,
Friends.
supported by Friends.
Okay.
Yeah, no, great question. That's
Good
why
to
we're
know.
very grateful to have friends, so. However, if that adjusts, then of course, we're always prepared to go to Plan B if the friends choose other ways and means, but we are very, very grateful the friends support us 100% in all our programming.
Yeah, and I don't see that, why that would ever adjust in
Okay.
what form
Okay,
to
I mean, we're,
support the library and their programming, you know,
Yeah.
so I mean,
They do
that,
other stuff too, you know, like
Yeah.
the defibrillator and, you know.
Yeah.
they
right, no, you
help
guys
us
are
in
awesome.
various different ways.
We're
Yeah,
very grateful.
yeah.
Computers.
Yep.
well, and I would like, yeah, and I mean,
There's a lot of
We
computers.
intend to raise more money.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay, thank
We
you.
intend to make more programming possible.
Yes,
So-
no, that's
The,
wonderful.
the computers are a major purchase.
yeah,
Right.
well, and
I don't know
I,
how many we've bought over the years.
Oh, the friends have bought a lot of our.
A lot of computers.
Like a couple a year.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
and I put it in
It's
budget
been-
this time around.
The Friends' input has been truly amazing, especially prior to the very generous bequest we were given. It was the major source of funds for almost anything that went on here that wasn't budgeted.
Yeah.
No, that's really good backup.
Well, and you mentioned it, I mean, parking has become miserable in Royal Oak. My two younger brothers have owned a web and graphic design firm in downtown Royal Oak for a decade now,
Wow.
above Blaze Pizza, and they just complained to me over the years on how bad it's.
well, the parking lot they
Yeah.
had, they now put up a building.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's
It's really something else.
But for you to say what, that was kind of news to me, that you're getting more and more Royal Oak patrons, to me that seems like it presents an opportunity to appeal to them for new Friends
Yes.
membership and.
Yeah, they walk around and we give them the tour and welcome them, and you can tell they're kind of like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
We already have, I would just guesstimate from the thank yous that I write, close to 20% are Royal Oak residents.
yeah, yeah.
And I state that in the thank yous,
Okay.
that we appreciate even more so if you're a non-Clawson resident because you're making a choice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not that the Clawson people don't, but we get a lot of donations, especially towards the end of the year, from Royal Oak patrons, the same people over and over again.
Mhm.
And they say it's because of the staff, number one.
Well, yes, yeah, and
And
I'm
the
sure,
programs.
yeah, and then just, I mean, the Royal Oak Library is fantastic, but I know that just as somebody who owned a small business, we were in downtown Ferndale, and you know, so you have to pay to park. And a lot of the moms that had small children, they complained about that because it's just an aggravation.
Sure.
Especially if you have 2 children and you're trying to put money in a meter, and it's just like, you know, who wants to do that?
Right. No.
And if you stay longer, you don't have to worry about putting another quarter
Right.
in.
No, we're
Yeah.
now taking care of it.
Especially if you have kids, because you got to
Yeah,
let them
just
out
like-
and take it back out, another
Exactly.
quarter into.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, the staff sees definitely, we have new faces and are very welcoming and, you know, walk them through everything so that they're definitely coming back, so there's an update, which is great. It's great.
Good for us.
Yeah, very good for us.
I would like to make a motion to close the meeting.
I need to end the meeting,
To adjourn the meeting?
adjourn the meeting.
Adjourn the meeting
Get
at
it together,
9:47.
Tim.
Close, adjourn. It's kind of critical.
Is there a second to that?
I'd be happy to second that motion.
It has been moved and seconded that we have joined the meeting.
We have.
I'm
Sure.
meeting.
I'm from the east.
All those in favor?
Aye.